It's me. I'm in disguise. You might be wondering why I was in disguise, and that's because as of yesterday afternoon, I am wanted by the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Now, imagine my surprise when I went into my junk mails and found a message from the FBI which says, and I quote, "Urgent attention. Please kindly go through the attached document and get back to us." After a little bit of hesitation, I did click on the attached document, and if you do get one of these emails, the document is perfectly safe. It won't harm your computer in any way, shape or form. So... What? Why are you doing that? What? Why are you doing that? Stop doing that! What's going on? Sorry, where was I? Yes, opening the document, this is what it said. Excuse me while I go into FBI agent mode. We just intercepted / confiscated 2 trunk boxes at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport in Atlanta, Georgia. We are on the verge of moving this consignment to the Bureau headquarters. However, we scanned the said boxes and found that it contained a total of $4.1 million and some backup documents which bears your name as the owner of the funds. Investigation carried out on the diplomat who accompanied these boxes into the United States revealed that he was to make the delivery of the funds to your residence, as these funds are entitled to you, being contract / inheritance overdue payments. The funds were from the Office of the Ministry of Finance, Federal Government of Nigeria. Back to Englishman mode. Now, I don't have to state the obvious. I have checked and there are flights from Lagos Airport to Atlanta, Georgia, but there are also flights from Lagos to London. London is a small city just south of Birmingham. Now, if I wanted to transport these funds to my residence, I wouldn't send it to Atlanta. More to the point, I've never been to Nigeria, I don't have any business in Nigeria, or contacts in Nigeria, or with the Nigerian government. What would I do with $4.1 million anyway? Imagine going to the Bureau de Change in Marks and Spencer's with that. Imagine asking for it in £5 notes. You'd be there for days. FBI agent mode again. Furthermore, after cross-checking all the legal documents we found in the boxes backing you up as the beneficiary of the funds, it became known to us that one of the documents is missing. Dun dun dun. This document is very important, and until we get the document, the boxes will be temporarily confiscated, pending when you will provide. The much-needed document is the Diplomatic Immunity Seal of Delivery. This document will protect you from going against the U.S. Patriot Act Section 314A and Section 314B. This delivery will be tagged a diplomatic transit payment once you get the document. I am not an American, yet. I am not a patriot of the US, and as much as I love Uncle Sam, I have no obligation towards him or his dealings. It is rather confusing. This email was sent to me. FBI agent mode again. You are therefore required to get back to me within 72 hours, now 48 hours, so that I will guide you on how to get the much needed document. Failure to comply to these directives may lead to permanent confiscation of the funds and possible arrest. We may also get the Financial Action Task Force on Money Laundering involved if you do not follow our instructions. You are advised not to get in contact with any bank in Africa, Europe, or other institution, as your funds are here now in the United States of America. Englishman mode. Again, Bureau de Change, Marks and Spencer's. Way too much hassle. I don't think this email is from the FBI. You may have noticed I said permanent, not permanent. That's how it's spelt. Look. It does have more spelling and grammar mistakes than Katie Price's attempt at writing her own biography. What's confusing is it actually comes with an address, a street address in Atlanta, Georgia. And after some research I found out the address is the actual headquarters of the FBI in Atlanta. The FBI agent's name that they use is also real. He's a real guy with a real face who actually did anti-fraud work. Which actually convinced me for a second that this was a genuine mistake, but then it fell down when I realised it was an email address. A Hotmail email address. Imagine the interview. I want to be an FBI agent. What's the wage? Anything between $61,000 and $101,000. Does that come with a free email address? No. How disappointing would that be? The least you would want is an email address like this. isn't real, don't click on it. The email doesn't actually end there. I'll read out the last part in Englishman mode. Confidentiality notice. That's in caps lock. This communication and its attachments may contain non-public, confidential or legally privileged information. The unlawful interception, use or disclosure of such information is prohibited. If you are not the intended recipient or have received this communication in error, please notify the sender immediately by reply email, the Hotmail email address, and delete all copies of this communication and attachments without reading or saving them. So broadcasting it to YouTube is a big no then. Fortunately, the FBI can't touch me, and if I do go missing and have an American vacation, I will try to update my Twitter feed in between waterboarding lessons. Are you sure? Waterboarding has nothing to do with surfing. It's a form of torture! Beginning to think wearing the Arabic headpiece at the beginning was a bit of a mistake. Thank you for watching. That spam email inspired me to make a video, and many other things do throughout the day. So please subscribe, and hopefully I'll be entertaining you again soon. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.